Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Chrystallune.light. My name is Charlotte. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video and help my channel grow. I would appreciate it so much. So this is going to be a reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your energy read. This is what we're doing in May. We're doing energy readings because we're dealing with a lot of retrogrades and we still have more to come. So Capricorn, we had a full moon in Scorpio that was pretty intense, I think, for everyone, but mostly the water signs. But Scorpio is your 11th house, so it's your house of self, how you appear, you show up to the world. It's kind of that ascendant vibe, you know, how you are impacting your environment, your social groups, your community, how you show up, your identity. Also, it's like very spiritual sign, the 11th house, you know, Aquarius. So for you, it's Scorpio though. So it's like there's some revising happening. Obviously, we're in retrograde, right? So the super full moon probably, you decided to change your circle. I'm feeling very, very strongly. Or somebody in your circle, your community, showed their true colors, or you're not willing to dim your light anymore for the community. Okay. So, and in Sagittarius, your 12th house, we have the South Node. So, yes, the 12th house is everything. That's where we wrap it up. It's normally Pisces. It's your higher consciousness. It's like the evaluation of all the work you've done in the wheel. You know, Aries being the first sign of self, and then you go through the wheel, and then you get back to Pisces, and it's like a wrap. It's like the graduation. So the South Node being there, you're definitely going into the past. It's very tough energy, but it has been because in your sign too, we have a lot going on. We had a lot going on, still are. So that's the South Node. South Node is our past karma. It's our past lives. It's what we've already accomplished. You know, we got a grade on that. Great. Except we tend to want to go back there because it's easier, but it serves as well as a mirror, you know, to see how far we've come. It's a gauge. It's like a gauge, sorry. So basically, Sagittarius, your 12th house and the South Node there. I feel like you're seeing like where you've believed a little bit too hard, you know, where you've been a little bit too stubborn and strict and just like closed-minded in the way you do things and how you view things, your opinions. You're lightening up, Capricorn, okay? Because then we have the North Node in your 6th house in Gemini, which is your 6th house, like I said. 6th house is all about service. It's all about your health. It's about work, okay? Your work, which you are Pentacles as well. So is the 6th house, which is normally Virgo, but for you it's Gemini. So you're like really innovating. You know, Gemini is all about thinking, facts, innovating, learning, higher, you know, just like implementing new ideas. So you're getting curious. I mean, you decided to change your ways, Capricorn. You're giving it a try. You've released your grip and you're getting out of the tunnel vision, pretty much. That's what I'm feeling for you. Now, it could be at work. It could be in your community or even a significant other. But I feel more maybe with partners, okay? People you work with or your partners, people you're partnered up in business. You know, groups, like a social group you formed on Facebook or something. Maybe you are going to form a social group on Facebook, or you're going to create a new community. Maybe you haven't never done that because you were so busy with work, and now you've decided to give the internet, you know, social networking a try. That could be it too. Now, in your 1st house, you, right, Capricorn, we have Pluto and Jupiter retrograde. So Pluto is all about, you know, the underworld. It's the death and rebirth planet. It's like the hidden, you know, it's like the stuff we sweep under the rug or the stuff we've forgotten about or that we didn't even know was there that you're finding out about, right? Jupiter, the expansive planet, is all about, you know, expansion. Obviously, it's all about just like, how do you say this? Belief. It's all about believing in the bigger plan. It's optimistic, you know. So I feel like, yes, you're definitely, Capricorn, you are deciding to be optimistic and curious. You are embodying the air element right now. You're usually Pentacles. I stick to what I know, and I'm going to go hard till I get it, and I know I'm going to get it, because that's the way it always works for me. When I do this, I get it. You know, but now you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk. And that's what Pluto retrograde and Jupiter, it's like giving you this knowledge, this ability, this belief in yourself, and this willpower to want to explore. You're exploring, Capricorn, okay? Now in Pisces, your third house, sorry, I skipped. Aquarius, your second house, we have Saturn retrograde. Second house, assets again. Saturn, what have you learned? How can you make it better? Did you learn your lesson before? Okay, that's learned. Now what we're going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to like renovate this? How are we going to innovate? Sorry. How are we going to, you know, retrograde is about right? Renovating, reforming, reviewing, studying, reshaping. So that's what you're doing. It's like you've decided to branch out. And Saturn is your ruler, and it's an Aquarius, right? 11th house, freedom. The social group, you know, the community. Like I said, you're social networking. You're networking as where you were like closed off and you felt like nobody was in alignment with you. Nobody understood what you were doing. Maybe you thought you knew everything. Now you're just curious and you're branching out, and that's good. That's good. You're trying new things. Now, Pisces, your third house, which is normally Gemini, the mind, air energy, again, social networking, branching out, facts, studying, being curious, that student energy. For you, it's Pisces. So Pisces is all about, like I said, that it's the 12th house normally, and it's all about higher learning, higher consciousness. So you are definitely brainstorming as to how to innovate whatever you're doing. And that's fresh and new. It's freshness. There's a sense of fresh pair of eyes, and just like surrendering and just like having a whole total different view of the world and of your surroundings, and realizing where you've been like stunting your own growth. Okay, now we have Aries, your fourth house. We have Chiron and Lilith there. So fourth house is about family, your close-knit relationships, you know, immediate, like family basically, because Libra is more, you know, relationships, and Aquarius is social, like it's broader. So fourth house is your family, your roots, you know, where you were born, your hometown, your spouse, your children, your parents, your grandparents. There's a little bit of healing to be done there, maybe. Like I said, you might have discovered that somebody did something, because there's a lot of discovery happening here with the North Node in Gemini and Mercury there and Venus retrograde. A lot of people are finding out that the people they trusted and that, you know, that really counted for them were actually not who they thought they were. It's sad. Yeah. Could be somebody coming back as well. Could be somebody that you realize that, wow, I really cared for this person. Maybe my act wasn't right. Maybe I was a little bit harsh. And maybe I'm going to reconnect with them. That could be it. Maybe through social media. Again. Now, Taurus. I just heard maybe you guys want to move. I don't know why I heard that. Now, Taurus, your fifth house, you have Uranus and the sun. Fifth house is about your passion, what you love, what lights you up, what ignites you, that solar plexus energy, what makes you feel like a kid again and feel giddy and just loved and just happy, you know. And you have Uranus there, so change, revolution again. The sun, you just have discovered you discovered that you want to be happy. You don't just want to do what you used to do. Even if it works, you're willing to take a risk and change it up and be happy whilst doing it. Like I said, Gemini is your sixth house. We have the North Node and Mercury there and Venus retrograde. So sixth house, like I said, is about your work, you know, your duty, sense of duty, your health. We have the North Node there. So it's like a really, really, you're in discovery mode. You discovered something, and it changes your whole way of viewing your life, how you act with yourself, what you tell yourself, the stories, how hard you are on yourself, how you react, okay, and how you've been, where have you been narrow-minded, where have you been like blocking yourself, being stubborn, okay? So let's get some tarot. This is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reads. Very soft and easy and soothing tarot, since we have a lot of like heavy energies happening here with the retrogrades. They don't have to be though. Retrogrades are an opportunity for us to review and really, really, really look at things, you know, and just take the opportunity, seize the opportunity to change and evolve. That's what life is about, right? Okay, so Spirit, what's here for Capricorn? Capricorn. With the retrogrades. 3 cards already. Okay. See, there goes that expansion. 2 of fire. Let's get 2 more. Looking to better ways to do things. 1 more. These 2 want to come out. Okay, so first card was the 2 of fire, which is that expansion there, you know. It's like realizing, after realizing something, you know that there's a better way, and now you're stepping forward with a new vision. This is a new vision. And the original right away, it's somebody that's with 2 wands, and he's holding a globe. It's like the world is in your hands now, you know, having just a new perspective. Even though it's fire, but it's passion then. So new passion, 2 of wands. New passion, getting ready to go on that journey and to take the other road. You know, you've been on this road for so long, you're ready to branch out and go another direction. And you're willing to do whatever it takes because it feels right. You know, something is driving you. There's just something, it's this passion, this fire inside of you. And you trust your destination, you trust that gut instinct, you trust that intuition. And especially the passion. The passion is what's driving you. And it gives you willpower and confidence and optimism to go there. Okay? No matter how long or how hard the journey will be, you just trust and you go. See, she's on the... You see the big picture here. The giraffe. And she's there. She's in the desert. She has her lantern, but she's still going. This is perseverance. This is having a goal and going for it. And you guys do that. Your pentacles, you know, you're Capricorn. That's what you do. You're hardworking, but you're putting passion into it now. So that's great. Great. You're not asking, you know, you're not wanting to see it now. You're not being pessimistic. You're just like following your passion. Okay. Look, the world. Didn't I just say that? That's amazing. Didn't I say he had a globe in his hand? There you go. You're totally fresh pair of eyes here. You're ready to conquer the world. With this newfound ignition inside of you, this newfound passion, that just makes you so happy. You're ready, you're excited to go on this journey. An exciting journey is here for you, and you're gonna go for it. It's amazing, lovely. Yep, strength. You've healed, you've changed something. It took you a lot out of you to change your ways and to give in to that passion, to give in to the call. You fought it for a long time, but it's spirit, you feel it. There's something, it's a calling. I feel judgment card. I don't know why. It's like, it's a calling, you know, and you know you're willing and capable and able because it's confidence. You're just confident. Leo energy here. And then this is Saturn, the world. So you're confident. I'm not saying you guys are not confident, but there's just like, there's a part of you rediscovered that was just like dormant, or that you had shut off because it was not practical, because you're very practical, and you're stepping into your power, your spiritual power, that innate power, which is your true essence, that is the true essence of all of us. But you know, life gets in the way. We start getting in the routine and the fear and the whatever, and then we start compartmentalizing, you know. But you broke free of that box. You're free and you're ready to take over. And then we have patience. You know, it's like, I feel like before you were so, it's like you're impatient to go on this journey, because before you're very patient. You take your time. Your pentacles, like the Knight of Pentacles I'm seeing. Oh, it's like perseverance. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna do this. You know, it's like that work ethic. And now you're like a kid. You're like impatient. There's a lot of fire. 2 of fire, which is the 2 of wands. Then you have the strength card, which is Leo. Again, the passion, right? You're very passionate right now, and you're just like, you're out of character, but you love it. You're out of character, but you are loving it right now. Okay, totally. And what else? The Tower. Yeah, it's a change. You totally changed your ways. This was you before. Patient, meticulous, I would say even repetitive and boring, should I say? Just gloomy, sad, not just like blah, just like flat. And now, like I told you, something came in and it just like, here goes that new beginning, the Fool. You have three, wow, you have, whoa, you have 5 major arcanas. Lordy, you are ready for this new beginning. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this one, the 8 of Earth. This is that work, that patient work that's paying off, right? 8 of Pentacles. This is like somebody who has work in this is Venus in Virgo. Rewards coming. Jupiter in Virgo, sorry. Is it Venus in Virgo or Jupiter in Virgo? Jupiter in Virgo? I don't know. Whatever. Rewards. Rewards. Rewards for hard work. For patience. Okay? This was you all day, every day before. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Patience card. Now, you're spicing it up. You're ready to be the Fool. Like I told you guys, you are trusting. You are changing your ways. You're ready. You're stepping into that fire energy. This is air. This could be, it's Pisces, but it could also be Aries. You're just ready to go. You're ready to go. And it's lovely. The energy... It's wow, so much fire, so much fire. 5 major arcanas, you guys. This is huge. This is like a new you. How could it not be? Saturn was in. We had so much going on in your first house. You know, so much. It's like it's the sun is there, pretty much. Except it's more heavy energy. You know, working on yourself, going deep, and just like pulling those layers of ways you've been doing things, and just finally, you know, being like, okay, enough. I just want to change. Maybe the lockdown did this, you know. You just got out and you're like, Jesus, I've been working so much. I haven't taken advantage of life. And now you're out. You're like, it's just, you're like, I'm not going to waste time anymore. I want to have fun. I want to follow my passion. And, you know, I'm still going to be a hardworking 8 of Pentacles, you know, but I'm going to put a little bit more risk into it, a little bit more fun, you know? This is what I'm feeling. Yeah. This is beautiful. Let's see. What else we have from the Animal Oracle for you? 5 major arcana. Huge shift. Huge shift. Look at that. The Fool and the Tower. Huge shift for you here. Huge shift. In the right direction. 2 of Wands and the World. Look at that. That's amazing. Huge shift for Capricorn. Huge. Oops. This is amazing energy here. Huge shift for Capricorn. Huge. Huge shift. All right. Okay. Say it again. Huge shift. I'm just sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay. No, it's so huge. I'm telling you. Whew. All right. Let's get an Animal Oracle. Also a card band read. What do we have for Capricorn Spirit? This is beautiful energy. It's refreshing. Wanders, you know, just like, that's a Fool. He just goes. Something in his instinct, something in his intuition. He just a believer, you know, he's a believer. He's not pessimistic. He does not go into shadow. He's like a kid. You have 3 cards of like brand new beginnings. The Fool, the Tower, and the World. All right, Spirit. Capricorn. Time to collaborate. Yeah, where you were stubborn before, you're ready to branch out. I told you guys, this could be with your partners. You're finally with Venus retrograde and Mercury. You're realizing that maybe, you know, you were very hard to work with. You were very hard to work with. I don't know, it's your ways. You're looking at yourself and you're making amends with people. Because it's just like you realize how difficult you have been with everyone. Even yourself. Well, it's because you're so harsh on yourself. that you were even harsher on the other ones, you know, because you're harsh with yourself. So why would you even, you know, even if you're doing it to yourself, I mean, hell yeah, the other's going to get it too, because that's your energy, right? So you were really difficult, Capricorn, to work with, to talk to, just to be around. And now it's just like, I think people are like, what happened to Capricorn? This is not the Capricorn I know. This is not my husband. This is not my father. This is not my brother. This is not my colleague. I don't know. Something that, you know, it's like they don't recognize you. And you're coming to them and you're saying, yeah, I've changed because this and that and that. And I'm sorry. I'm hearing that. And I'm sorry for having done this and that and that. You're apologizing. You're apologizing for your old ways. You're admitting that where you've been wrong, you know, where you've been like unfair and stubborn and just harsh. And it's great. People appreciate that. It's really good, Capricorn. You're ready to open up. Definitely. To let in these energies of passion and just like communicating. Like I told you, time to collaborate. You guys probably didn't do social network very much. You're pretty much like, you're a chatterbox right now. Saying people don't recognize you. You're like on the net. You're forming groups and stuff. You're on Messenger. Look at this. 0, the Fool, and 1. Time to collaborate. Yep. You are on it. You're like, you're the social butterfly right now. You're like a social butterfly. You went from being like the ultimate, you know, hermit guy or girl to being the Fool. Because you've been enlightened though, you know? All right, let's get some luminous astro deck cards here. I took out the signs and the houses, so we just have the planetary movements and the planets. Ascendant, outlook, yes, 11th house, socializing. Like I told you guys, it reminds me of the 11th house. It's ascendant though. So go look at your ascendant and see what is your ascendant that could help you in this transition or whatever this is, this new beginning, this new version of yourself. And you definitely changed your outlook. Definitely. Your worldview, your expression has changed. You know, your attitude, you're showing the world who you really are. You're no longer like to have that protected shell, you know, and you're approaching people. You're more impactful because you're open. And it's an impact for people. They're like, what is going on with Capricorn? What happened, you know? Yes, you totally changed your outlook, like I told you. Fresh pair of eyes. Fresh pair of eyes. Okay. Let's get some more house cards. You see the world different. And it's good. You see the world differently, and it's good. It's good. Capricorn. Very good. The world and outlook and the Fool. And it just like happened like that. You just, it's a realization that just like happened. Didn't happen, yeah, it kind of happened overnight though too. It did. Definitely shocked you. You had to sit with it. But then it was just stronger. It was a calling. It was just like a realization, just like an epiphany. You're like, what am I doing? I mean, life is too short. Look at all this stuff going around. What am I doing sitting here? Blocking people, you know. Because you're very charismatic, I think, you know, and people actually were coming to you and you were just blocking them and being rude. I'm just going to be real. The Moon, realization, unveiling, something coming out of the dark, an emotion, a sensation, an intuition, you know, a spark of the truth. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotion and responses. Yes. The Tower and the Moon. It hit you. It just hit you. It just dawned on you. And what I like most is the energy that I feel that you're gonna accept. You're gonna own your mistakes. That's what I love the most about this energy here. You're gonna own your mistakes. I love that. That's such a noble and huge, like, takes balls to do that. to say, I was wrong. You're gonna do that. Admitting you were wrong. Apologizing. Okay, where did I put this card? Let's put it here. Apologizing, making amends. You know, taking the fall, I'm hearing. Wow, lovely. Let's get a crystal. The moon, yeah. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn? This is the Crystal Tarot for you. Let's get a card. Rochelle Charmin, crystal reading card. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. Letting it all out. Letting your emotions flow. Finally, I heard. Finally, people around you, your closest, your family, like I was saying, are going to be like, finally. We knew you had it in you. Just kidding. Abundance. And with that comes abundance. Because you're standing in your true, you're aligned now. There's no more blockage. There's no more resistance. And with that comes abundance. 360 abundance. Like I said, people, everything's going to be great. It's going to flourish. You removed the blockages. You removed the blockages. Okay? And you did that. You did that. You did that. And bravo, Capricorn. You did a lot of work. Maybe you didn't. Like, I feel like this is like, it just hit you. Spirit hit you. And I think, well, you accepted. You didn't resist. And so for that, bravo. Okay? For that, bravo. All right. Let's get a Sacred Destiny. Abundance. Citrine. The world. You're about to step into of Wands into an abundant world where you're going to find out that, you know, you can have fun and also thrive, you know. You don't have to be harsh on yourself. You don't have to be like a, you know, like strict with yourself. You can accomplish things and, you know, while being joyful and passionate. Trust. Yeah, you're trusting the process for sure. Like I told you, it just hit you. But there's something. It's very spiritual energy here. There's spiritual energy going on over here. And you're very talkative. I swear. That's the thing that shocks people the most. Is because you're so talkative. And you usually probably weren't. And people, that's the first thing they notice. It's like how talkative you are. And then the things you say. Wow. They're like, is this possible? Am I dreaming? You're just like, your emotions. You're just like, it's like all the emotions you've held in for so long. It's like, you're catching up fast. People are just shocked. They're shocked. Wow, that just jumped out. The star. The elements. Balance. Look at that. This is the Priest's Moon. Making magic cards. Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Yes. Take it. The elements. The elements of fire, air, and earth and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Spirit is with you. This is a spiritual awakening. And you know what's fantastic? It's not tangible. It's not practical. You can't see it, but you feel it. And for the first time or in a long time, you're trusting. You're trusting. And you're jumping off of that cliff, arms wide open. And it's just a feeling you have. It's just like so exhilarating and so refreshing that you trust it because the way you haven't felt like this in so long. And it's going to bring such an abundance. to you and to your family and your surroundings and your community. You're going to be able to achieve so much more. The World card. Expansion is such an expansive energy here for you, Capricorn. Lovely reading. Woo, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have an Instagram now just for the channel. I will link it below. Love you guys. Take care.